Are investigating the death of an inmate at a prison in Butts County. Family members of an inmate.
Hey, it's your boy Butler, man. Hey, the food sucks. The wardrobe is horrible. Welcome to Stay Out of Prison. Let's get into it.
Inmates say that he was murdered in his jail cell, and now there are mounting questions about the safety of the facility. Tonight, Fox 5's Rob DiRienzo spoke exclusively to that devastated family. Rob, you found out that the family pleaded for help just days before his death.
That's right, Tom. Good evening to you. Well, Brandon Burrell's family and his fiancée frantically reached out to jail officials, explaining there was a serious and imminent threat to his life. That was 2 weeks ago. This past Sunday, jail officials confirmed he died in their custody. She thinks they ignored her cries for help, and if they listened, this all could have been prevented.
First of all, I want to say rest in peace to that individual. Condolences to his family. You know what? Unfortunately, a lot of people know they're in trouble. You don't just magically get stabbed, choked out, or hit with a chain. Most of the times, there's some pre-warning. A lot of times it takes place because you have done something you ain't got no business doing. Now, I don't know what this individual situation was. Again, condolences to the family, man. Rest in peace. No one should lose a loved one in that aspect. Unfortunately, in the state of Georgia, the staff is cut. The staff is cut. Not a lot of people on the job, bro. I don't know what they're paying out there, but it's horrible, man. Let's dive into it. See if we can't get some facts.
An investigation now underway at the Georgia Diagnostic and Classification State Prison in Jackson. Jail officials have confirmed the death of inmate Brandon Burrell. His family says they had to learn from another inmate over the phone what exactly happened to him.
Damn, he had a daughter, bro. Brandon Burrell. I wonder what Brandon Burrell was locked up for. Y'all have to excuse me. That's just what I be on. I'll be trying to figure out what was going on. Because if you got killed at Jackson, Brandon Burrell, let's see, Georgia, and his name is Brandon Burrell. Let's begin search. I just want to see. Maybe it don't mean nothing. Maybe it don't mean nothing. But, and then do they take you off the Burrell? Burrell, Brandon. Let's see if they got him on here. Nope. Let's see if they'll let us know.
Brandon was bleeding out, had been stabbed, needed help, wasn't responding. It took about an hour for them to go get his body, the other inmate said.
Caitlin Schilling was Burrell's fiancée. A little more than a week before his death, she emailed jail officials detailing, quote, numerous violent threats coming from inside the prison.
We knew Brandon was in danger. He knew that this time was going to be hard.
His fiancée says they replied to her concerns, but they were never actually addressed. She wanted him in protective custody.
Yeah.
They said that they'll do everything that they can and everything was going to be okay. And not even a week later, he was murdered.
The Department of Justice has been investigating Georgia's prison system for violence and civil rights abuses since 2021. This prison specifically has a violent record. This video is from a beating there last July. Last month, we told you about an extortion scheme behind bars.
Where my glasses at? Bro, that's crazy.
Has a violent record. This video is from a beating there last July. Last month, we told you about an extortion scheme behind bars, leading to the beating of inmate Zadarius Coleman.
You're gonna have a toothpick every 10 minutes. I'm getting my money, man.
Jail officials say Burrell was serving a 10-year sentence for violating the Street Gang Terrorism Act. His mom says while he made his mistakes, paying his dues should not have been a death sentence.
I know that Brandon committed crimes and he deserved to be punished. I'm not saying that. But the punishment does not fit the crime.
Our whole future was planned out on him coming home to us. His kids are growing out without him. He won't be able to see them grow up all because someone chose to take his life away.
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I've been to Jackson State Prison. Most people in the state of Georgia who've gone to prison it's diagnostic. It's where they go, and I've explained this on my page or one of my pages before. It's where they go and they kind of classify you. I went back in 1990 something, so it was a tad bit more structured. I didn't have any altercations. I saw several ass whippings, several of them, but they were all administered by the staff onto the inmates. There was I didn't even see a fight while I was at Jackson, bro. I never saw one fight while I was at Jackson. It was a place where they would line you up. They would get you in a place where you start to understand who's in control, who's in charge. I don't think that's taking place now. I think that the gangland has taken over, and the gangs run the Georgia Department of Corrections. At first, I thought he would have had a weird charge, but no, looks like he had some gang affiliation. I don't know what gang he was a part of or who got to him, but that gang life is something scary, bro. I did not realize that it was as deep. It's almost like the culture of California has come here, and it's here, and it's here to stay. You either gonna learn how to deal with it, or you just gonna suffer the consequences. So right now, the gangs run Georgia Department of Corrections. It's just that simple. Hey man, like I said earlier, and I'll say it again, the food sucks and the outfits are fucking horrible, bro. You can learn from another person's mistakes, or you can go in there, you can make the mistakes yourself. But at the end of the day, bro, stay your ass out of prison.
And tonight, the GBI has confirmed that its crime lab is taking custody of Burrell's body to perform a full autopsy. His family is now planning his funeral. Tom.
Dang. Stay out of prison, folks.